Most of you know me. I'm Denise Moore, the 1st District City Council member. Unfortunately, I'm the council member whose district, the 24th homicide of the year 2019 has occurred. And that is the reason why we're here. Before we talk about where it happened and why it happened and all that kind of thing, the fact that it happened is why we are here. And what I would like to see happen for our community, and when I say our community, I mean our city. We are one city. We are broken into 5 districts, but we are one city. And if we don't together figure out how to manage this violence, we're going to continue to see with our census that's coming up, more and more people bailing on the city, more and more people bailing on the 1st District and the South Side. The South Side is a wonderful place to live, but you wouldn't know it based upon a lot of things that are happening right now in our community. And so this 24th homicide needs to be yet another wake-up call to the community that something needs to be done. Now, I keep hearing today, as I was talking about this press conference, that it's not the business owner's fault. I hear it's not the city's fault. I hear it's not the community's fault. Well, as long as we keep giving people a pass, we're going to continue to get what we're getting. And so I'm done with that. It is everybody's responsibility to step up to the plate and help resolve this problem. It happened outside of this particular business. There are other things that have happened outside of this particular business. Does this particular business bear the responsibility, the weight of all of these things? Of course they don't. Do they bear some responsibility, just like the city, just like the community? Of course they do. And as long as we continue to point fingers at other people, it's other people's fault. It's other people's responsibility. There's deep-seated reasons why these things are happening. All those things are true. And so now what are we going to do? What are we going to do about this? Do I have the answer? Of course I don't. But these people standing behind me are here not because of this particular business. They're here because the 24th homicide happened here. That's why we are here. I help people start businesses. I'm not looking to shut down businesses. Let's get that clear. But if your business is being irresponsible with what is happening inside and around in few steps from your front door, then you bear responsibility. For a period of time, we have an armadillo that we use throughout our community. And now the city is being sued by the ACLU because we use our armadillo to try to stem the tide of violence. So what can we do? I need you all to tell me that, to give me some kind of answer. So to those who think this is just grandstanding, keep talking while I continue to do the work, while these people behind me continue to do the work. We need people on the street trying to do the work. No one individual can solve this concern. No one council member, no one mayor, police chief, city manager, no one person can solve this. We always hear it takes a village. And a lot of people in the village are working so hard. I mean, there are some people in the village I quite frankly pray for because they're working so hard. And I'm concerned about their health. And a lot of those people in the village that are working hard are standing behind me. Some of them couldn't be here. Some of them have jobs. Some of them are working, trying to resolve some of these concerns. So they can't all be here. But this is a sample of those who feel we need to do something. I'm calling for aggressive action from the city of Peoria. I'm calling for aggressive action from businesses that are having these things inflicted upon them. I'm sure when the people who ran Dream woke up yesterday morning, they were not anticipating this kind of thing happening last night. I'm calling for the community to say to each other on our block, enough. Enough. Way past enough. That's what I'm calling for. And perhaps in a few years we will get off the list of the worst place in the United States to be an African American. I have 2 grandchildren, happen to be little black boys, born and raised here in Peoria. This is why I do this. I can go anywhere. I choose to be here because I love this community. And I want my grandsons, when
make it to be teenagers, to be able to get to be a teenager, to be able to have a job in this town. We need for the village, and everybody's a part of the village. The city is a part of the village. The police are part of the village. You all are part of this village. It's not just the South Side. So anybody who thinks this is a South Side problem is fooling yourself. We can't say, well, it was that kind of person that had this happen to them, or it was this kind of person. It was a life. It was a life. On November 13th, I sent an email to city leadership and said, do we need to have another murder in this town before we take action? Today is December 13th, a month to the day. And what I hear from our city leaders is, we can't do anything. There's nothing we can do. That is exactly what I've been told by every leadership person, that there is nothing we can do. I don't believe that. We can do something. And if each person listening and watching this news conference, call the city leaders, call your own council member. There are 11 of us around the city council horseshoe. All of us have a vote. So it's just not Councilwoman Denise Moore. All of the council members and the mayor can stand up and say, what are we going to do? I don't want to hear we can't do anything. I'm sick of that. I will start doing something. I am told that it is a state of Illinois rule that we can't do certain things. Well, guess what? Rules are made to be changed. Rules are made to be changed. When a city is handcuffed by the state of Illinois requirement that once there's site approval, there's nothing more the city can do, that needs to change. We need to have input in removing site approval. Site approval has nothing to do with the name of this bar. Site approval has nothing to do with the people who run this bar. Site approval has everything to do with the activity that is happening around this bar. So if we need to go to the state to have site approval removed, it doesn't mean the bar can't operate. It means they couldn't operate here, but they can operate someplace else. But I doubt very seriously they would be allowed to be anyplace else. How many times have you heard if there was someplace else in the city of Peoria besides the South Side, this wouldn't be allowed? Everybody would be upset. And I know many people watching are upset, and they don't live on the South Side. You have people watching in Dunlap and in Metamora and Washington. They're upset because it impacts all of us. It's not about race. It's about life. I'm more protective of my life and your life than the social life that happens at this club. Your life, your actual life is more important than the social life at this club. So if you believe as I do that we can do something, that our hands are not tied, that the state of Illinois will not inflict upon us this type of activity, then join with me as we move to have the state change their rules about site approval and when it can and cannot be granted. Thank you.
What I would like to know, ma'am, is that you talk about folks wanting to do things. You talk about things. You talk about there's a need for a change. The
Yes.
average person who's sitting on their couch right now, they don't know anything about the how to zoning matters, and they don't know anything about any of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What can the average person do?
Is the average person concerned that they would go somewhere and get shot and killed? They could do something. They can call their council member and say, something needs to happen. That's what they can do.
Do you want this club to be shut down? And if so, do you think that it will decrease crime in the area?
My goal has never been to shut down this club. My goal has been to have this club owner take responsibility for what happens.
Why are we having a press conference in front of this club and this is the 24th homicide? How many press conferences have you had on the south end of Peoria about the violence that has been going on?
I'm sorry, can I meet you? What's
I'm
your name?
Malika Bracey, Miss
Malika
Moore.
Bracey, who are
I'm
you?
nice to meet you.
I mean, what
I'm
do
nice.
you do?
I'm a part of Dream Nightclub. You know who I am. You know who I
I've met
am.
you.
You know who I am. But anyway, this is my problem with you. It don't matter where we're at. We're meeting now. And my problem is, while she's addressing that it's something to do with the club, how is it something to do with the club when we have 20 people here? We risk our lives here. This is our job. I have 20 people working here. There are good people that come here. There are doctors, I have lawyers, I have nurses, and yes, we have people from the hood. I'm from the hood. You know what I'm saying? That's why I know how to deal with them. I can't tell because you down here bashing a business that's black owned, saying why it is black owned. This business is black owned. Well, Terry, you're from the streets too. Now, this is what I want to say. And speaking for Dream Nightclub, Denise Moore have not held a press conference and 24 people that got killed. But now that it's been, when is the last time you held one? I'm asking you, have you? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But okay, I might be wrong. But this is what I'm saying. Things happen all over town.
Yes, it does.
And we at Dream Nightclub, we are sorry that this happened. That was my friend. My daughter was here. She could have walked outside and been right there and got shot and killed in that alleyway. So it's not our fault, and we are sorry.
And if you were here earlier,
it's not our fault.
Me say
I heard you. I
watched
you. I watched you. You said it's not,
but
but then you said it was. You was cute about it, and I like you. I wanted you to help me. You never would. I feel like black businesses shouldn't be done the way that we are done. We are open till 4 a.m. People go to cruisins, they go to LA's, they go to Bullpen, they go all the way over town, and then they come here. They come here at 2 until 4 a.m. Now we're dealing with everybody's backlash. Everybody's drinking. They're doing drugs. It's a new era right now.
Are they doing drugs inside?
Not inside. They are not doing drugs inside. I don't know where they're doing it, but they posted on Facebook. Look on. No, y'all started it online. They started it online, so I want to finish it online. My name is Malika Bracy. I'm sorry. I've been in the bed crying all day because I knew the young man. I know a lot of these young men. I knew Terry's son that's locked up. He was a friend of mine. I know a lot of these people. I know a lot. Okay. And your son went to jail for shooting too. So it's an epidemic. No, we started it online. We started this conversation online. I feel like black folks need to stick together. Somebody should have called me and said, Malika, are you okay? Are the people who work there okay? Are your bartenders okay? Is your bottle girls okay? Is the security okay? The security was just with him. The security could have got killed out there. He walked halfway that way. The boy went out there to pee, and they pulled up and started shooting. The people who were shooting were not in our club. It did not start in our club, so it is not Dream Nightclub's fault.
A police officer sitting right here. The police officer saw what happened.
It happened.
The police officer saw what happened. He followed the folks to where they were arrested. There are 3 people arrested right now as a result of us having to be out here on the street watching this location. And so she is correct that there is a difference. In fact, if you talk to the people who used to have a bar on Adams Street, they will tell you how many times I was at their club at 1 o'clock in the morning trying to make sure that there wasn't some police activity that should not be happening there. So I am where I need to be.
The police are coming. It's not the police fault
and
either.
That's what I said.
It is these people that's riding around with guns, killing people.
And so
that's
we are
whose
in
fault
agreement.
it is.
We are
it's
in
not
agreement.
The police's fault. It's not the club's fault. It's not the people who's coming down here to have a good time and socialize fault. It is the people who are using guns and are shooting people.
And
it
if
is
you
their
heard
fault.
this whole press conference, you would have heard me say exactly what you just said. Exactly what you just said. So we are not in disagreement. We are not in disagreement with it. I'm just trying to figure out, and what I was just saying as you were walking up, as a community, it takes the city, it takes the businesses, it takes the community. All of these people are the village. It takes all of us to fix this. It's not just you that can do this. You know that? It's not just you. It's not these people. It's not just me. It takes all of us. And that's why I'm not saying it is dreams. If you heard me when you walked up, I said it wasn't this club. It's the environment that is around this club. You understand?
It's not. I understand what you're saying. So I'm sorry if I came
right
off
here.
wrong.
Look up there.
No,
you see that
that's
building
a
right?
lie.
Excuse me.
It's a lie.
It's
I got the email.
Can I talk to her?
I got the email. You
see that?
specifically.
Can we have this conversation
No,
online,
we
y'all?
can't because you guys decided to have a press conference. What we should have done is all called Malika and scheduled a meeting to rally around Malika and support Malika and figure out what we can do for her club as a community. to stop the violence here. Not have a press conference, not put her out there like this. The email said dream. The email was specific about
Why you defending
who
her?
was the
Why you
issue.
defending her? Why you
Was
defending
the-
her?
was
Nobody's
the
bashing
issue.
the club.
I'm not going to argue
Nobody's
with you.
bashing the club.
This is counterproductive. So
What y'all
I'm either
doing
going to talk to
counterproductive?
media in support of Malika. I'm okay to have an opposing
Support
view.
some of these black lives where y'all out here. Where y'all at? I'm out here every day, boots to the ground. Where y'all at with these crime scenes?
Wonderful.
Where y'all at?
Let me tell you
I
what
don't see
I'm
none of
not
y'all.
gonna do.
I don't want to hear
Let
that
me tell you what I'm not
bullshit.
gonna
I
do.
don't see none of y'all.
I'm not gonna. We're
Thank
not
you,
gonna
sir.
argue.
We're done.
Come on, my
I'm
son got shot.
gonna
You ain't got
talk
shot right
here
here.
and support Malika. Basically, like I was saying, this was counterproductive. We could have gotten together. We could have, called the black community and talked about what we can do as a community to support Malika.
And this is
We
yours?
didn't have to have a press conference and make a shit show out of something that could have been very easily handled amongst us. So I saw the email. The email was definitely inflammatory towards Malika.
Terry.
So, and then to call me out,
But
like,
I'm
what are you
saying
doing?
He's talking bad
Really?
about the same people who used to do the same things that he used to do. They're doing them right now. Instead of you down here bashing them, you should be trying to take a stand. If you're advocating, if I was advocating for people who used to be in the street, and I used to be in the street, I'm going to talk to them about getting out of the streets,
right.
not bashing the people that's making mistakes. Yes, they're doing bad things, but these people are not animals, like they say on Journal Star. Lock all the animals up. They're not animals. That's what they say when you say somebody got killed. We're not animals. We are just misunderstood. People are sad. People are broke. People are depressed. People don't have anything good or positive to look forward to, so they're making bad decisions. I know a lot of these guys they're making bad decisions. They are not bad guys. They're making bad decisions. And once you make a bad decision, lock them up. But until then, we need more resources. We need more jobs. We need help.
Hold on. It's not
need
your
help.
responsibility.
Okay,
It's
so
not. You are not
so
an
now it's
elected
somebody
official.
else's problem.
It's
I
only-
don't
that's
know.
all she's gonna
I don't
tell
want to
me.
argue,
It's
y'all.
only
I
your
Now
want
she's
to.
going to take you away because it's not your problem.
Are you
And
always this childish? God
are
damn.
you?
Yeah.
Well, then there you go.
You
And
over
so,
there talking
at the
about
end of the
somebody
day-
grandstanding and you out here in front of this club talking about. You don't need to know my name.
Okay, because you're with JFL. The reason I asked you,
Am I with JFL? I'm not a child. I do have a order JFL. I'm not talking about all that right now. You can get in touch with Woodruff JFL. I have nothing
I
to do.
tried to.
I have
And
a
that's why I was
sweatshirt.
asking you is if you were, you can give me
No,
a phone
I
number.
don't.
Okay, so this is how it happens, that people only have a one-track mind, and they think that everybody is against them, and they're not.
You talked stuff about her while she was here.
Early on, I told you all that it wasn't about just Dream. It was about the culture that is happening.
You said that people of Dream need to take responsibility for what happens
The
outside.
city does. I
You said the people of
community
Dream, and then you
does,
also
and the
said that
people
you
of
wanted
Dream.
to get the.
I said all of those people
Okay.
are the community. We are all. This is we talk about it takes a village. We are all the village.
You are not in our village, though. That's what we're saying.
My
Just because you got an
office
office
is
up
right
there doesn't
I
mean
live on
shit.
the
What do you
old
do
side.
for people?
Excuse me.
Besides
You don't even know
besides
me.
the waterfront, what do you do for people?
Anyway,
You do
don't even
nothing
know me.
except
I
for
live
talk
on the-
shit.
I built a house here, sweetie. Did you build a house here? I don't
Do
think
I
so.
need to build a house? Are you really
Thank
thinking
you all
like
for
that?
coming here, but it's obvious that
dumb
people are
bitch.
emotional about this issue, and they should be. We should all be emotional about this issue. This is not going to be resolved by a few loud voices. It's going to be resolved by all of us coming together as a village to resolve this.
You should have been saying that
Thank
when
you so
wrote
much.
that email.
Thank you so much.
That's what you should have been saying when you wrote the email.
Malika, you know where I am. Come on, be careful. Be quiet, sweetie. You're causing a lot of problems. I'm talking to Malika. I'm talking one-on-one to the business owner.
You
Thank
should
you.
have did that before this press conference, Denise.
Thank you all
This
for
is
coming.
counterproductive.